hellhole called Zoological Republic. Our job is to expose it with the truth. You must highlight that. What we do is to expose that iniquitous contraption called the Zoological Republic. That's our job. We speak the truth. Always remember that. We do not mind whose ox is God. If my father is a criminal in South Africa, Biafrans will call him out and tell him you are a criminal. That's why we are different from these people. We want to have our own nation so that we can hold our people accountable, so that we can fight and make sure that those who are representative of the people are in power. The difference between the Biafrans and these criminals is that these criminals go around, they go around, commit all sort of crime, and then point at tribe. They don't want to acknowledge that Nigeria, by virtue of being a Nigeria, you are a criminal by design. As I said, if I have a Nigerian passport today, I will be a rogue. I will be a thieving, conniving criminal. Again, we do not care about tribe because we know that every single tribe commits crime in that hellhole called Nigeria. So it is immaterial to begin to point out. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't. But these criminals are not educated. They are fools. The next election is coming up. They are going to elect another powder peddler or the same person. They will maintain the same person. And then they will come and tell you, oh, we are solving our problem. They're not solving anything. They'll tell you, oh, we know. When each time they come on your platform, they tell you, oh, we know that Nigeria has a million problems. We are solving. They're not solving anything. If they are interested in solution, they will begin by not electing a powder peddler as a president. That's where they begin. They elected the criminal as a president. Today, the man is making life intolerable for all of them. They went for a protest of hunger, and they are begging Biafrans to join them in protest. Biafran told them, when you went to the election, we told you, don't elect tribal, don't depend on tribe, don't play tribal politics. Elect a credible candidate so that your lives down the line will be better. They said no. They elected their tribes. And now they went to protest for hunger. Biafrans went on the street and was drinking beer. They were getting angry that Biafrans do not want to join them in protesting for hunger. This is what they do. But they come here. The reason why when they get on your platform, they begin to blame every criminality that they involve in. They begin to blame it on Biafran. Is because it is their way of getting back to us, getting back on us when we speak the truth and expose them. They want to say that it's us. Now, the clever question Astrid asks them, very intelligent question. This person you are blaming does not want to live with you. That person who is exposing the criminality, which everybody around the world knows that Nigeria is a criminal country, you are now blaming it on a people that want to separate themselves with you so that they can begin to hold themselves accountable. You're blaming them. Why are you stopping them, all of you? They will tell you their answer for the very dumb group of them. They will tell you the answer would be, oh, if they are seeking for independence, why don't they leave their region and leave our region and go to their own region? Is that how to solve a problem? We are asking for a referendum. Ask them, whenever they get on your platform, ask them, why are your politicians, you that wants them to leave, you cockroach that come online to keep saying, oh, we support them to leave, oh, but they need to leave our land. They need to ask them, why are your politicians from Southwest, your politicians from the North, your politicians from North Central, why are they not campaigning in the House to say, these guys, we must, or you, forcing your politicians, telling them, we need these guys to, because Biafrans wants, the difference, again, I repeat, the difference between Biafrans and these people is that the Biafrans wants to live in their country. They want to go home and fix their space and take some of their criminal people, some of the Igbo people committing crime in your country. Biafrans wants to take them home and rehabilitate them. Biafrans are presenting a solution on the table. Biafrans are not dwelling on tribal sentiment and bigotry. We are not saying what we are saying because we hate any of this tribe. We are simply saying that we are not the same with them. Our value system is not the same. We want to be able to fashion a society where leaders are held accountable. These people go to an election, they elect a criminal. The policies of that criminal is affecting Biafrans as much as them. That is why Biafrans are saying we cannot share the same country with these people. They are too tribal, they are too bigotry, they are, I can't describe, ethnic chauvinism. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They don't want to rise up against their government. They don't want to unite to fight their government. They can only unite to insult
Nigeria,
people.
please round up. Please round up. We have other people that are coming onto the panel. Please round up, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you. So in summary, Biafra is a solution. We're presenting a solution. Not because we hate these cockroaches. We don't hate them. We just want to be. We want you guys to see the difference between us and them. You will now know who is committing crime in your country. But they are running around pointing at Biafrans. Biafrans are saying, we don't want to stay with you. As much as South Africans don't want you, we don't want you too. It's not hate. We want the world to see what we can do, apart from you. That's what we want to do. We want to establish our identity separate from these criminals. We are not dwelling on tribe. Nigeria is a criminal estate designed by Britain to impoverish a nation state trapped inside of it. Thank you.
Can I respond, please?
Dog, you can't just come in now and just respond. There's order.
All right, thank you.
Unite. I think you are next, and then Sbusi, Andy Lay, and then Sbusi, so then Dog, then Noli.
You see, first of all, I don't want to, delve into the South African issues with foreigners. You have your country, and you know how to fight for your country, and then you know how to fix your country. I shouldn't be the one to teach you how to fix your country. And I also want to say that the Igbo people or Biafran people at large do not support criminality. We are not in support of any kind of criminal activities, be it in the homeland or in the diaspora. So those who are coming here to say Igbos are this or that, it is not true. If you catch any Biafran man in South Africa doing any kind of crime, treat him like a criminal. That is where we stand. So, having said that, you see, since the social media war between South Africans and Nigerians started, sometimes I do follow up, I do listen. And if I could recall from the beginning, when they came to your platform from the beginning, instead of them to focus on the topic, which is between South Africa and Nigeria, they started calling Biafra and they started calling Igbos, just to paint us bad. And I could recall one of them called Nsima, who used to come to your South African platforms to talk about Biafrans and Igbos as well. So, to show you how ignorant they are, they forgot that if there is any kind of riot, just like before, if there's any kind of riot in South Africa against Nigerians, South African people will not come to ask you, are you an Igbo man or are you a Yoruba man? If you say you're a Yoruba man, they will spare you. But if you say you are an Igbo man, they either chase you away from South Africa or they will unalive you. They do not think of such. To show you how ignorant they are, they will come here and tell you Igbos are this, our Biafrans are this, without thinking that South Africans are talking about Nigerians who are committing crime in their country. They will come here to tell you about Biafra because they are envy, they are jealous, they do not know what it takes to fight for freedom. Even in the same Nigeria where you are talking about today, the man that fought for the shambolic independence that Nigerians are enjoying today was an Igbo man. The previous man who spoke said the Igbos are uneducated, we are illiterate. I look at him and I laugh. The man Nnamdi Azikiwe that fought for the independence of Nigeria, just like Nelson Mandela, was an Igbo man. Now, he was not educated, right? And he fought the British for the independence Nigeria. Now, if you go to the computer, go to your Google and ask about Philip Emeagwali. He said he's in USA. Philip Emeagwali, without Philip Emeagwali, computer would have been a useless thing from year 2000 to today. It was an Igbo man, Philip Emeagwali, that revived computer worldwide. He's a US citizen. They gave him citizenship in America. He's an Igbo man. He said he lives in America and Igbos are uneducated, Igbos are illiterate. The man that head US Navy today as a Navy captain in America, he is a Navy captain. I'm telling him he lives in America. He says he lives in America. His name is Kelechi Ndukwe. He is the current US Navy captain. He's an Igbo man. Go and check medical doctors. Check people, even Chinua Achebe, who the only black man that has written novel or whatever you may call it that is being translated for over 150 languages in the world is an Igbo man. He is one that wrote Things Fall Apart. Chinua Achebe is an Igbo man. So how many will you count? Igbos are doing exploit all over the world, and some, I don't know which name to call them, they will come on South African platform, Kenya platforms, and other, African platforms to talk ill against the Igbos who even saved them from the hands of the oppressors in 1960. And they will come here to discuss, to talk ill against the Igbo people. Go to your Google and browse the most successful tribe in Nigeria, the most educated tribe in Nigeria. Just go and ask anything most in Nigeria. If you don't see Igbos as number one, then when I talk to you next time, call me an idiot. Go to your Google.
Sorry, Biafra, to interject you, and I don't want to do this, but your submission is interesting. Is this attitude the same one where we receive from Nigerians when they tell us that they the ones who liberated us from apartheid? Because I feel like it's very similar to what we are always told by Nigerians.
Come again with your question, please.
I'm saying, is this same attitude the one because Nigerians always tell us that they liberated us through apartheid? Is it the similar situation? Because you are saying your Igbo brother, which I've got nothing against it, he's the one who liberated Nigerians and fought the British. I'm just saying, is it the similar submission that Nigerians always tell us that they fought for our apartheid? I'm just trying to have an honest question. I've got no agenda on what you're saying. I've got no side. I don't pick sides. It's not my business, but I'm just asking that.
Okay, cool. Thank you for your question.
Biafra Unite. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question.
No. Hold on, my brother. I will. Let me answer it. That's a simple question. In the first place, Nigeria did not in any way fight for the South African independence. It is not true. That is a typical lie. If they tell me Nigerians contributed financially to support your independence, I will say yes, because the records are there. And then your liberator Nelson Mandela also seek as a refuge in Nigeria, which he was harbored by an Igbo man known as Mbazulika Amechi, to his blessed memory. He harbored him. He stayed in Nigeria for 2 years. Go and check it in the Google. He was in Anambra State, harbored by Mbazulika Amechi. The records are there. So, but anybody coming here to tell you that Nigerians liberated South Africa, that's a fallacy. There's nothing like that, because I could not recall any Nigerian soldier or any Nigerian man coming to join your Umkhonto Wesizwe when you were fighting against the appetite. There is no record like that.
You keep on saying that there are records there, Which records are you talking about? Because even in our own histories that we are taught at schools, that are recorded in our films, that we are taught from a young age, there is not even one record mentioning Nigeria paid financial aid or financial anything to ANC government or. My boss, please,
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, please rectify me.
Sorry, can I just say something? Hold on, everyone.
Sorry, please.
The money was donated by Nigeria, but the money did not reach South Africa. It was donated by the.
All right,
sorry,
so-
please. Sorry, please.
Let's let him finish. Then I think we should hold that question. We'll discuss it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Like as I said from beginning, I am not here to discuss about South African issues. You own your country.